It was just after midnight on August 31st, 1997. In the heart of Paris, a black Mercedes sped through the Pont de l'Alma tunnel, chased by a swarm of flashing cameras. Seconds later, the world changed forever. Princess Diana, the most photographed woman on Earth, and Dodi Al-Fayed, heir to a billionaire empire, lay in the wreckage. The official story? An accident caused by a drunk driver fleeing paparazzi. But millions never believed that. Because Dodi's father, Egyptian billionaire Mohamed Al-Fayed, swore it was no accident. Before that night, Dodi Al-Fayed was known more for his wealth than his fame. Born into unimaginable luxury, he was the son of Mohamed Al-Fayed, owner of London's Harrods department store, one of the most extravagant shopping landmarks in the world. Dodi grew up between Cairo, London, and Paris, attending the best schools, meeting the world's elite, and living the life of a billionaire's heir. But beneath the surface, he was searching for something money couldn't buy: recognition, purpose, and love. In the summer of 1997, he found all three in Princess Diana. The romance between Diana and Dodi exploded into the headlines when paparazzi captured them on a yacht in the Mediterranean, laughing, holding hands, away from the eyes of the palace. For Diana, this was her first public relationship after divorcing Prince Charles. For Dodi, it was a fairy tale, the chance to be with the most admired woman in the world. But to the British establishment, this relationship was dangerous. Diana was still the mother of the future King of England, and Dodi was the son of a Muslim Arab billionaire who had long felt despised by the royal elite. On August 30th, 1997, Dodi and Diana arrived in Paris after a short trip from the French Riviera. They checked into the Ritz Hotel, owned by Dodi's father. That night, they planned to dine quietly and then drive to Dodi's private apartment near the Champs-Élysées. But outside the hotel, a swarm of paparazzi waited. To escape them, Dodi made a sudden change. A decoy car was sent out front while the real Mercedes left from the back entrance. Inside were Henri Paul, the hotel's deputy head of security, driving; Trevor Rees-Jones, Dodi's bodyguard, in the front seat; Diana and Dodi in the back. At 12:23 a.m., the car entered the Pont de l'Alma tunnel at high speed. Moments later, impact. The Mercedes slammed into the 13th pillar of the tunnel. Dodi died instantly. Diana survived for a short while, but was pronounced dead at 4 a.m. at Pitié-Salpêtrière Hospital. The French investigation blamed the crash on Henri Paul, claiming he was intoxicated and driving recklessly while fleeing paparazzi. The media called it a tragic accident, but Mohamed Al-Fayed refused to accept that. He insisted it was a conspiracy, orchestrated to prevent Diana from marrying his son and to stop the royal bloodline from mixing with a Muslim family. He claimed Diana was pregnant and that the British intelligence agency MI6 had her under surveillance. He even named Prince Philip and MI6 officers as part of the alleged plot. In 2004, British authorities opened their own inquiry, Operation Paget. After years of investigation and over 300 witnesses, the report concluded, no conspiracy, no cover-up, just a tragic accident, but doubts remain. Why was CCTV footage missing from the exact stretch of road where the crash occurred? Why did the Mercedes have signs of prior damage? Why was there a bright flash moments before impact, as multiple witnesses reported? Even the driver's blood tests showed contradictions. 2 different alcohol levels in 2 different samples. Mohamed Al-Fayed never stopped fighting. He spent millions pushing for the truth, telling the press, "Diana and my son were murdered, and I will not rest until justice is done." Today, the tunnel where the crash happened has become an unofficial memorial, with tourists and mourners leaving flowers, photos, and notes every single day. For many, Dodi Al-Fayed was more than just a billionaire's son. He was a man who loved the wrong woman at the wrong time. A man caught between royal power, media madness, and a love story the world wasn't ready for. And for his father, Mohamed Al-Fayed, who died in 2023, the pain never faded. He went to his grave believing his son and Diana were victims of something far darker than fate. Maybe it really was just a tragic accident, or maybe the world's most powerful family had something to hide. 2 lives ended that night, but the questions never did. This is the story of Dodi Al-Fayed and Princess Diana, a love story that shook the world and a mystery that still haunts it.